Hello everyone, welcome to your update on the tropics for September 21st, 2020. The situation with Beta deteriorated today in the Texas coastline, so I will be giving an update on that today. We do have outages being reported along the Texas coast today. Flooding has been reported. There's also been outages being reported in Louisiana, of course. So we will get into that. And I will get into what we need to discuss, of course. So I am going to be pulling up a news article on Beta while I let you look at what's going on with just remarkable tropics that we're dealing with. Illustrate what's going on. That's Beta, left side of your screen. I want to show you a radar image as we go along here, just to give you the unprecedented view of one band of rain making through Texas, and then you have another band that is going through Louisiana. So, just remarkable. What is just going on with this tropical storm Beta? All the wind and the flooding. There was even a tornado warning earlier today that was issued in Galveston. I'll even show you that. That's how crazy Beta was today. Which the tornado warning was issued at 1 p.m. Eastern today. So if that doesn't tell you that even as a tropical storm, Beta is not a big hurricane like we saw with Hurricane Laura, then we know that anything meteorological can happen. Anything here. So I'll show you this. And I'm going to show you the Storm Prediction Center to see what they even said, because a lot of discussion's going to have to be done in this very, very long video. It's going to be big, long video. Telling you that right now. So pack yourself in, because you're getting a benefit if you're a subscriber to my channel. Okay. So Beta's over there. There is Teddy. So let's just go into the opening of the video by taking a look at the MBs. So first up, I guess we'll just focus on Beta since that is our cause of concern. This is budging, so that's very good. So I will do this, move it to the center here, zoom in, and we'll do this. Then we'll just move this a little bit to the left. And there we go. Okay. So this is currently 7:46 p.m. Tropical Storm Beta. MB went down to 999. So it was at 1,000 earlier today, from what I saw. Location is 25 miles southeast of Port Oconor, Texas, with a ground speed of 5 miles an hour, pressure at 999. Once again, 46, wind gust 58. So now we will move on to Teddy. And then we'll go to the web browser and continue this discussion on the tropics. So here is Teddy. This is one big monster, still as a Cat 1. Move it up here so that way you get an idea of the severity of Teddy right here. This is a pressure now at 958, wind speed at 92, gust up to 115. So ground speed's 23. But I'll look at Teddy one more time just to get an idea here. Teddy's ground speed is only 5. So Teddy is a slow mover. Teddy is a fast mover. Beta is a slow mover. That's what I meant to say. Beta is a slow mover. Teddy's the fast moving one. So let's take a look at some images from space. And I should have had Earth view, should have had world view up, but take a look at our world view in just a second. I'm going to let it load in the background. In the meantime, that was the one last thing I was missing, was the world view. So let's go to our world view just to get an idea of what's just going on. I don't want to go on windy.com just yet. I'll take a look at windy.com next couple of days, because that will just throw me completely off track tonight. So we'll definitely go on windy.com later this week. It's a good website to use to track the wind, which then I will go crazy. But Teddy is going to be our main focus this week. We are going to keep talking about Teddy. So let's go to what Beta looks like from space. So look how amazing this cloud range is. You got clouds all over from Texas, literally on the Texas-Mexico border. Clouds are just spewing in all over the Midwest. So the clouds from the storm are just crazy to think that they're going all the way into the Midwest. Then you have clouds going into Louisiana, of course, going near Arkansas, it looks like. Then you got clouds that are going all over Mississippi, Alabama, and the Florida Gulf Coast. Maybe even Georgia. Maybe the western part. Now with Teddy, talk about that, because Teddy is such a big monster that today, and I'll zoom in to Delmarva for my viewers, there have been people questioning me today, why are there clouds in Ocean City, Maryland today? Well, this is your answer. This is why we have clouds in Ocean City, Maryland today. Look how close the clouds came, because again, it's stall front. The stall front, once again, you have the high pressure that always impacts our peninsula. So what happens is the stall front, once again, blocks everything from the Appalachian Mountains, goes to our peninsula, and what happens is the clouds from Teddy spread into Delmarva. And it looks like over here on the map, Rehoboth Beach even saw clouds today. But further inland, let's say if you were in Kent, or maybe you were in Milford, you didn't even notice any clouds today. So that's the craziest thing. But from space, this is just one huge monster still. I mean, even if it's a Cat 1, it's just one huge monster. That's just amazing how the storm is. Now, I will mention that when you look at the NHC website, you never notice the clouds, which I recommend just going on worldview earthdata.nasa.gov. It's a long website, but I recommend it because if you really want to track clouds besides NOAA's website, this is a good tool to use. So we're going to talk about this here. This may be another storm. And formation chance. I don't know about this one. This is post-tropical cyclone Paulette. So it could reform again. Only time can tell. This one's not going to be something over here. Just a little minor inconvenience in the Keys. Looks like. So let's go to the images. This is what it still looks like on the IR. On the shortwave IR, still producing a bunch of clouds. Let's just check the outages right now at the moment. So Louisiana is still showing 14,464. Texas is showing 5,566. Just want to check the coast. That's our concern today. So let's see if we can pull up the coast of Texas. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, here's Galveston County. That's what I'd be concerned about. Oh, okay, not bad today in Galveston County. Only 233 out. That's a big improvement in terms of keeping the grid down there very good. I don't know how they do it. Oh, folks, there's some good news regarding Cameron County and Lake Charles. This is excellent news. They are only down to 28 customers from Laura. Laura almost hit a month ago. And 28 customers. This county over here, this is one I was also keeping an eye on. Kosciuszko County, 10,146. Brevard County, 1,948. And then you got Allen County. Half the people in Allen County still do not have power. Who's their provider? They have an electric cooperative. So, they gotta fix that. Only 640 out, which is, I guess, okay. Half the county. But, what's this county? Oh, might be another weather event. I don't want to get into that one. How is Florida doing? 5,393. Okay. And I'll just quickly mention California. They're dealing with the Bobcat fire. I'll quickly bring that up. Let's see how the clouds are in California today. Yeah. See, there's still some haze. There's still some haze, it looks like, in the northern part of the state of California. Then you got your clouds in Oregon and Washington, I guess. So, that's why California has those outages. You may be wondering what's going on in California. Well, the Bobcat fire, not going to get into it, but it's just still devastating parts of California still. Alright, so here's the radar images of, the rain band images of Beta. As you can see here, bands of rain are still here, but when we look at Louisiana, that's our cause of concern. See that? You have bands of rain that could impact potentially New Orleans. And when you look at it on the GFS, and we'll go to it in just a second, this storm Beta, and this is the craziest thing about Beta, all of the models are suggesting that this is going to be right where Mississippi is, be along the Alabama coastline by the middle of the week. So let's read a news article about Beta, because this will give you an idea, I guess, of just how remarkable the storm is. So I do apologize. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's read along here. Tropical Storm Beta is on the verge of tying a weather record that is more than a century old. The Weather Ranger is set to make landfall in Texas tonight, and if it does, it will be the 9th tropical storm or hurricane to hit the U.S. mainland in a single season for the first time since 1916. Meteorologists have already been forced into the Greek alphabet to dig up names of this season's slew of storms after exhausting the English alphabet. Beta is the Greek alphabet's second letter, because remember, I showed you alpha over the weekend, and that impacted parts of Portugal and Spain. The storm was expected to first batter the coast of Texas with lashing rains making landfall around Galveston before moving on to Louisiana by midweek. Texas Governor Greg Abbott today issued disaster declarations for 29 counties ahead of Beta's arrival, a move that sends emergency resources to the regions. Yeah, so I like this image right here. I'll try to make it bigger for you, give you an idea. Let's see if we can pull it up. Okay, we can. Good. Make it a little bit bigger. You all get an idea of just how remarkable this is. See, this is amazing what NOAA was able to find, that close to being an eye right there. This almost looks like a hurricane in a sense. Okay, so let's talk about tornado warnings that were issued in part of Texas today. So, Galveston County, there were 2 warnings issued to... Actually, no, 1 warning? Yeah, only 1 warning today for parts of Galveston that lasted until 2:30 Eastern time today. So, there you have it. So this is from the 4 p.m. advisory. The expected slow motion of beta will produce a long duration rainfall event from the middle Texas coast to southeast Louisiana. Flash urban and minor river flooding is likely. Rainfall will also spread northward into the Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas region and east into the lower Mississippi Valley and portions of the southeast through the end of the week. Flash, urban, and isolated minor river flooding is possible. There is danger of life-threatening storm surge near times of high tide through tomorrow along portions of the Texas and Louisiana coast within the storm surge warning areas. Residents in these areas should follow advice given by local elected officials. Hello?
Can you come down here? I wanted to print something, and on this computer it says access denied. I don't know why.
Alright, give me a few, I'll be down.
Now, I don't have a few.
Tropical storm force winds will spread westward along the Texas coast later this evening and will go into tomorrow. So there you have it. So I guess we'll just take a look at the... Let's see if I can find it. Oh, where I could find it. Wind speed probables, that's the one. See that? Look at this. All of Texas. They still highlight that. And then you got the rain. That's the one I want to look at. And then I'm going to look at the Storm Prediction Center right after this. So, let's go into the rainfall. So, yeah, it's still iffy to figure out how much rain each area is going to get. But flash flooding should not be ruled out. That's the main thing out of this. And then you want to look at flash flooding. That's where the cause of concern is. Now, flash flooding is parts of Louisiana and then Texas. So Galveston would be worst case scenario. That's the worst case. Maybe Corpus Christi from what I'm looking at. So, go over here. One last look. Just what's going on. Here is what we want to look at. Look how slow this thing is. Still being over the southeast on Thursday even. That's how alarming this is. Here is Category 1 storm Hurricane Teddy. As you can see here, that's Bermuda. Somehow, some way, Teddy did not ravage Bermuda. But this is what we want to look at. You can see the eye is just still there. The eye is just... Yeah, we can actually do something here. Let's, make this out. Right there. There we go. Caught it. Always on the case. See? There's the little eye of Teddy. Amazing what you can do with the power of the internet. Just incredible. So now, what we want to do is, we want to go back to the home page of National Hurricane Center. And we're going to look at what they're saying about Teddy. Teddy is expected to transition into a powerful post-tropical cyclone as it moves near or over portions of Atlantic Canada late Tuesday through Thursday, with direct impacts from wind, rain, and storm surge are expected. Tropical storm watches and warnings are in effect for portions of Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland. Remember, it's not Newfoundland, it's Newfoundland. Very large swells produced by Teddy are expected to affect portions of Bermuda, the Leeward Islands, the Greater Antilles, the east coast of the U.S., and Atlantic Canada during the next few days. These swells are expected to cause life-threatening surf and rip current conditions. Heavy rainfall across Atlantic Canada is expected with Teddy between Tuesday and Thursday after it becomes a strong post-tropical cyclone. So I'll just let you look at the center of the screen right now and get you an idea of what this says. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at warning cone. That's what we want to see here. So on the warning cone, we have tropical storm warnings in Nova Scotia. Then you got the let me make sure I got my Canadian geography correct. I don't want to get anything wrong here. Yeah, most likely it's Prince Edward Island. Look at it over here. That's Prince Edward Island. Then there's Newfoundland, and then parts of Canada. So, as more and more clarity comes, this could be downgraded to a trop storm as it makes landfall on Wednesday morning. So Wednesday morning would be cause of concern for Hurricane Teddy, maybe even making landfall as a tropical storm. So anything else we can look at here? Yeah, we want to look at the wind. That's what we want. And I'll go on windy.com tomorrow and just show you how incredible the wind is. So you see here, you got Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island, Canada, with the effects of potential tropical storm Teddy making landfall. Not Hurricane Teddy as a Cat 1, but anything can go here. So lastly, let's look at the wind. That's what we want to see. Alright, so it looks like wind from Hurricane Teddy would be felt in Nova Scotia sometime around, and Prince Edward Island, around tomorrow. 2 to 8 p.m. is the best chance. Then Newfoundland would be Wednesday morning. But they're not being specific on the rain. So definitely tomorrow I can get you a clear answer on the rain. Okay, so lastly, let's do what we always do at the end of these videos and just go to the GFS model and the tropical Atlantic. So there goes Beta. Still there in Louisiana. And yeah, at least till Wednesday we're looking at it. Not till Thursday the latest. Then with Teddy's rain is expected to be in Nova Scotia and in Prince Edward Island, Canada, on Wednesday. So here's what we want to take a look at. So this is still Wednesday. Let's do a little bit of an illustration. Teddy is up here. Okay, there we go. Teddy's there in Canada. There is Nova Scotia. There's Prince Edward Island. Here is Beta. Right there. Beta is still along the Texas, Louisiana coast. Incredible. This Beta storm doesn't want to budge. Versus Teddy, it's a quick mover. Okay, so with that being all said, we are going to wrap this up. Crazy things going on with the tropics. Again, I'm going to keep you all updated during the week. Once again, that is Beta. That is Teddy over there. And let's just see if it gives me a clearer idea. No, it doesn't even show the clouds in Delmarva today. So that's why I wanted to talk about that in case anybody was wondering along the coast on the eastern shore of Delaware and Maryland, why were there clouds today? So that's your answer right there. Logical, meteorological explanation why I could give it to you that way. So updates throughout the week on Beta and Teddy. honestly, from a meteorological opinion, I think Teddy's going to be the main focus just because you have Nova Scotia, Canada, and Prince Edward, Canada being so small that a lot of damage can happen with the wind and the rain. So, again, I should have more specifics from the NHC tomorrow on potential rainfall or wind, hopefully. Hoping they'll give some sort of information, but if not, I'll have to figure out if any Canadian weather officials can keep me posted on what's going on over in Nova Scotia and in Prince Edward Island, because I'm just going to say it right now, prayers and thoughts should be sent over to the people of Nova Scotia and Prince Edward as they're going to be dealing with a catastrophe later on this week. So, with that being all said, thank you all very much for watching, and until the next one, please take care.